Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Top of the time zone. I'm Alan C. You got Johnnie J in the house, and we got Hey Joe in the house. Don't forget to pick up Hey Joe's latest single, dropped just a couple of weeks ago. It's on fire, so go ahead and check it out on Apple and Spotify. What's the name of that, Hey Joe?
There's three of them out actually. There's One Step Back,
Yeah.
No More Tears, and Heavy Hands, I believe is the third one.
Yeah, so check those out on Apple and Spotify. Listen on Spotify, purchase on Apple because Apple is a little bit more friendly to the recording artist or musician. So do us a solid and don't forget to email Johnny directly. That's Johnny with an IE at innervisionrecords.org. We've got a good topics list for you tonight, but we're always looking for more. So if you've got some stuff you want to talk about, drop Johnny a line. That's Johnny with an IE at innervisionrecords.org. And we're gonna have a fun show. Where do you want to get started tonight, Johnny?
Well, let's let's talk about the the guy who co-sung with the what do I want to say? He did a song called Amen with Jelly Roll. And I just saw this, man. And I love these guys. They come from another country and then they said, hey, you didn't, you guys didn't build America. It's always this fight about who built America, and it's it's kind of like funny to me, where it's like everybody wants to put claims on who built the who built America, and uh, and then they want to say, well, it wasn't you, it was me, it was me, and it was like let me get his name because okay, okay, Shabadi. Let me spell his name. This is an interesting name. Shaboze, and then
What?
Y.
The
Man,
Indian?
I don't know. Shabadi, Shababoo. Oh man. So
Would
anyway,
you call
so
me?
Would
and
you call me?
and then I saw oh man, what is it? Oh, he's a gospel singer. He's a black guy. Um oh man, he's a little short guy, and just recently, well, some time ago, his biggest controversy was his son came out and said he wasn't such a good dad, and uh it really embarrassed him because I guess he was kind of keep it on the download, and oh man, he does like really like black gospel. He brought it into like people were complaining that his music was too secular. And I have a feeling that he is kind of like a little bit too secular himself, but he was out there, sanctified. And they always say this thing, well, Jesus and his and his mom and dad were immigrants. They were in the Roman society, and they were going from one place to another because the king wanted to kill them over here, so they went over to Egypt over
Egypt,
here,
and
but it
then
was almost like in the same vicinity. But they always say this. Oh man. So
you would know immigrant.
I don't know. It's just a lot of craziness. I I had some well, okay. And then talk one more time. I hear uh Kennedy Jr. talking here. I want to see if I can bring this into focus.
Okay.
But almost some more stuff here, if you could, Alan.
John Kennedy, bring stuff into more focus. I'm drawing a blank, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm drawing a blank. What is it you want me to do with John Kennedy?
Oh, no, no, no. Okay, did you get the list
John
I sent
Kennedy or
you?
Robert Kennedy?
Was it Robert
Did
Kennedy?
you get
I
the
don't
list?
know.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Yeah, I don't have what it is with NVDA, I can't play stuff without learning keystrokes.
Ah,
So I don't have access to any of that right now. But working on all that as I recover my computer. There was a big computer crash back in early January. So we got it fixed, but boy, learning this new free open source software. Heck, I might just go.
D3 right fair and live full in millennia documentary premiere red carpet at YouTube. Share left fair and 90
okay. Obviously you can hear that stuff, right?
participants can now see your application. Press
Remind me what the Lord did.
What's that?
Remind me what the Lord did for us.
There you did.
Hey, God bless y'all.
Take care.
How y'all doing?
Oh, can you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the red carpet thing.
From Melania.
Yeah. Which we just with Robert F. Kennedy. And hey Joe, what do you think? What are they showing?
It's just stage that shows Melania's name on it. And people walking back and forth. Pretty choppy
Okay.
though.
I just want to rub it in their face because it's
Look
like,
in the camera or look at you. I'm Lizzie
you know, this is not
Stutsky, and I am a
this is
digital
like
activist.
so big, like within the last 10 years of like documentary. And
Can't hear
what
you,
was it?
Johnny. The thing is up there making.
Yeah, the
Get-
audio from that is bleeding over pretty loud.
Oh
I don't know
yeah,
if you can.
is it?
I don't know if you can bring that down.
I thought it was kind of okay because I thought it was a little bit lower than what it is.
left fair and 93 right fair and live full in millennia
Oh, let me see,
documentary.
let me
Left fair and not link to act button to active banner regions. YouTube post skip search but search with your voice. Give feedback on label create button. Notify account name
Okay, let's go down.
channel seek slider. Seeks play left fair mute left fair volume. Volume left right slider 100 for space
No
main
wonder.
reach 20
How
for
about that?
15% volume
Yeah, that's brought it down.
5% volume.
There you
Okay,
Yeah, now
I didn't
you're-
even think about that. So we'll have this running in the background. I didn't even think about like
10% volume.
that'd be. I got it down about 10%.
Well,
Okay,
the cool
now
thing about this,
App
Johnny, is
switching. Screen sharing
you're
meeting.
totally not going to get busted for copyright infringement or any of that
App
stuff
switching.
because
Left fair and 93 right if you can get the
You got a
camera
couple
on
of
movie.
reporters on stage reporting on their own channels and stuff, and that's about it.
yeah.
Wow.
Country artist roll during his
No, man, but
acceptance roll.
I just thought it was so ridiculous the way they it's almost like I'm living in the Twilight Zone, and it's almost like I don't know. It's just this is gonna be interesting because okay, I want to talk about Joe Oltman. I was listening to a show yesterday,
Yeah.
and he's got some inside stuff because he went. Okay, remember Pompeo and that Trump didn't ask him to come back and didn't
Right.
ask that the other girl, the black girl, whatever her name was, Nikki Haley. He didn't ask her to come back.
Right.
I wonder the reason he was talking about he didn't ask Pompeo because Pompeo was kind of was one of those sabotagers right there, and he was,
CIA.
yeah, CIA really pressing it hard, and he said, he says, yeah, you got enough problems without somebody in the swamp within the administration just that close to him, right?
That's right.
So he was saying that Joe Oltman went down to Washington, and this was like in 2021, and he actually wrote up like how the votes were flipped and switched and everything like that, and he gave it to one. He was showing it to Pompeo, and he said his face just went white, like blood just ran. But it wasn't because he said, "Wow, you found this." It was almost like, "No, I already know this, but how did you find out this?" And then, because he predicted what was happening in several like states, like during their think it was like a midterm election,
Right.
and he was spot on.
Wow.
So you expect something would get done. Here's the information. So they sat on it for 5 years.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right now, the Fox channel let themselves get sued and had to pay out some money. Some
Yep.
other people, and now I guess Joe Oltman, he said, now I'm going to sue a bunch of people
Wow.
with a bunch of information. So on yesterday's show, if you want to go and it's on all the platforms. But I mean, he's a tech guy. He moved to Colorado 30 years ago, and what he's doing, he's pretty much paying the bills for Tina Peters while she's in prison, so she doesn't lose anything.
Right. So the house is still taken care of. Certain things are also taken care of. It's an
Yeah.
interesting dilemma that people are under.
Shabazi that the public concept
Yeah,
blank. Come with straw corporate
you
news
really
and
stepped in, and
consumer
then
I
I
reality.
guess-
was talking.
Oh, you can hear. My
You're right.
my jaws.
Jaws. Okay.
Oh, I'm going down from nose to nose. Well, this is okay. We gotta have to make a decision here. Oh man,
You can turn that. You can turn that screen share off. It's really
Yeah, I'm
nothing
gonna
going
I'm gonna
on,
do
right?
that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So, but you guys got the idea.
Refresh stories button available.
So anyway, so that's
Screen sharing meeting controls to move to an
yeah.
There
Okay.
we go.
There we
That's
go.
it.
Okay, here we go. Okay, now I want to talk about this Pepsi cola thing.
Okay.
So I really didn't eat that many chips, and I don't drink any Pepsi
Right.
at all unless somebody
Right.
just gives it to me for free.
Right.
But I didn't know that between 2020 and 2024, they've raised the price of the Cheetos, the hot Cheetos, whatever, and the
Oh, really?
chips and the Pepsi, 30%,
Whoa, wow.
right? And that was only because the government was subsidizing through the food stamps, because it was saying, if you're on chips, or not chips, food stamps, you can buy all the junk food you want.
Right.
Right.
Oh, so
But
they
then-
figured, well, we're just going to make a bank.
Yeah.
Now Kennedy shut all that off. None
Yeah,
of
he
that
shut
goes
all
on.
that. Now they're giving away
Oh.
0 sugar sodas at food banks, things like this. In fact, last night we were eating dinner and we got some real good chicken, something or other from the food bank. So I thought, I'm sitting there, and I'm eating it, and I'm thinking to myself, this here is bio meat. This here is interesting thing. My dog, hey, say hello, Niklaus. Hey. My dog was going to get some turkey this morning as a little bit of a treat. He wouldn't touch it.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder what they're feeding us. They gave us fruit cups. They gave us all these things, and the fruit doesn't taste like fruit. It tastes like chemicals.
Mm.
It's interesting, quite fascinating, and not so much in a good way. Because if you're stuck and you're on a fixed income, that means you're always broke. If you're one of the 70 to 90% of the underemployed who are disabled, whether they're blind or physically disabled or have a mental impairment or whatever you want to call that. Because I'm not politically correct. I just don't have the terms. I'm not trying to offend anybody. It's just the way. But the bottom line is, when you are down like this and certain systems begin to fail, you're going to have to take what you can get. So if it's eat the bugs, you're going to eat the bugs. If it's eat the bio meat from the food bank, you're going to eat the bio meat from the food bank. And you're going to be grateful for it. All while knowing that you should not be eating that stuff, at least in my opinion.
But you know what? if you're in Christ, you don't have anything to worry about.
That's right. I was just thinking about that last night. I was like, well,
all to worry about.
I
You can
definitely
eat
been.
whatever you want and not be worried about that.
Do you know
And
they even have ground meat? I saw this, because I go through the line for the older guys and stuff like that, and they said, hey, there's I don't know if they call it impossible ground meat.
yeah,
I'm not sure what
impossible.
they call it, but
What is it called? Impossible. Oh, Beyond Meat. Is it
Yeah.
Beyond
yeah,
Meat? There's
I,
Beyond Meat. There's so many of them now.
but it
I'm
was
starting.
just like like grated what's that called, ground up meat, with the one that they paint red and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I asked him, like, what does it look like? He said, it looks like regular hamburger meat, red and stuff. And I know the regular hamburger meat is supposed to be gray, but they put all that red stuff in it to make it look like it's fresh.
Right.
And I was thinking, like, wow, I wonder what was in that stuff. And I said,
Then
no,
they
I
then they
definitely want.
glue meat together, make steaks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. There's
So
this stuff that they call pink slime that's not fit for human consumption.
I think
About
that's something they give to people in prison, man. That's
Yeah, about 15 years ago, they started giving that to the folks in prison. Now they're starting to use it, allegedly, of course, in all of our food. So it is what it is. Best to get saved today. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 51 is the best way to get this done. And
And you
yeah,
can eat anything you want.
then you can eat anything you want.
oh yeah.
YouTube's gonna love that. Just
Oh
get
Don't
yeah.
eat that
Jesus and you
dog, though.
get.
Don't eat that.
Yeah. What country? It was somebody. They went for some cuisine in with the CH uh country or stuff like that, and they thought they were eating some kind of exotic food, and and they said it might be like a kitty or something like that, because
Yeah.
in this country they'll serve up your cat.
My
So
neighbors had a party one time, and they had some meat. Everybody's drinking beer, and they drink a lot of brandy
Mm.
and what's the other one? Gin.
Yeah.
And it's vodka gin. But they had this meat out there. You take a bite, it's like, that's nasty. He said, "Oh yeah, it's goat." It's not goat. It's a
It's-
dog.
It's a dog. Well, goat, I will tell you, goat is interesting in and of itself. The taste of that stuff is, well,
I had roasted lamb, and it was pretty good. I wouldn't
Lamb
try
is
it like
good.
You had it before?
Oh yeah,
lamb and sheep are different than goats, though.
they're
Oh.
way different.
Yeah, they're much different. Goats are,
Hmm.
I don't even, wow. It takes a
Like
little
if you go have a
fortitude.
Euro sandwich at some of the Greek restaurants in Southeast Denver,
Yeah,
that's sheep and lamb.
yeah. That's
Oh,
good stuff.
okay.
Yep, and they're good.
Yeah, that's good
enjoy
stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and then I got to do this one more story from the Lionel Richie book. So he has a neighbor that's kind of like a country bunking kind of guy, and his neighbor was believing all the stuff that he was lied to about, and then he started introducing them to different people, and the guy realized that I've been lied to, but he was pushing it forward, and so one day his the guy's daughter shows up the door. This little white girl, she knocks the door, and she has all this blood on her face. And he says, "My God, what happened to you?" And then he's out in the truck saying, "Come over here and get a slice of this deer. She just killed her first deer." and, and he went over there. He was kind of like in shock, because it's like, why is her face all, because the blood splatters, I guess,
Right, yeah.
And so
Well,
he,
but see, when you're hunting deer,
Mhm.
if you got your first killed deer, you're supposed to take a bite of the liver.
Yeah, right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right.
Raw.
yeah, so he cuts off a piece
I
and
never
puts it in
did
a
that,
plastic
yeah.
bag and gives it to him. And he says he took it, but he felt so. He said, "I don't know if my wife's gonna know how to prepare this," because I guess we're so
I
used to
like
getting
deer.
it.
See,
Yeah.
but then elk, that's something different. I don't like elk. Don't like
Well,
elk.
it's just a matter of how you do it. I mean,
Well, that's what everybody says, but tried it so many different ways. It still tastes like bleh.
What has what is it called? Not live. What's that called? Not live. It's another wild
Game,
taste to it. Game
gamey.
taste. That's what it is. Game taste.
See,
Because
now venison is gamey tasting, but it's got a totally different taste.
Yeah, it tasted totally different than elk.
oh man, so
And
and I
buffalo even still is different. Yeah, that's it. That's
And
interesting.
buffalo is good.
Yeah.
Here you can't get much beef here.
Oh, really?
Most of the time you go to the grocery store, you buy beef, it's not beef, it's carabao or water buffalo.
Oh, wow.
And
Hmm.
it don't taste right.
It don't taste right.
And it's really tough.
Yeah.
Even the
Wow,
hamburger is tough.
Oh, wow.
that's wild. That's wild. So yeah, I just remember that story. And now this one is about this. She's it's a campus reform lady, Emily Sturge. Okay, now we sort of like know that some of this was happening. So I guess they have the foreign student come in and like okay, when I was in Moscow, they had a lot of the African kids. They went to the Moscow schools, colleges because they charged them. I guess if you come to America, it's $10,000 a semester, and then over there it's like 6,000. And these people are
Okay.
from kings and all people in Africa and whatever. So
Uh,
they're pretty much rich kids and stuff.
uh,
So I guess at a majority of these colleges, they're lowering down either most of the illegals and the other ones that are coming into schools, and they're raising the prices once again at three times the amount for the American students, and then they're even offering them special grants to get uh, into these schools.
That's an
So,
interesting thing because this started in the 70s when you
hmm,
had certain specific groups getting grants for things that other groups, other demographics of society weren't able to get. So, this kind of, well, I don't even know what to call it, grifting kind of sort of mechanism got built. And now that there's all this money, well, heck yeah, they're going to do it. I mean, of course they're going to do it until people say, hey, no more. We're not doing this
hmm,
anymore.
hmm. Yeah, and this other story, I knew this was gonna. I mean, I think we all knew that this was gonna happen. You take a child and you convince them that they're not in the right body,
No,
but you want to take it to the next step. You want to say, "Hey, you want to look like you're in the right body?
right.
Well, we'll just gut you and make a
Put you
fake
in the
this
right
or that,
body.
yeah, and put you in the right body." So
Wow.
this girl, she was 16 years old, and she was going through some stuff at the time, being
Yeah.
tomboyish, whatever.
Yeah.
And so her mother said, "Oh, well, let's do this." And so I guess it was some kind of procedures they should go through before they go to the final step, which who knows if these other guys are doing this.
Huh.
So she's 16. That was in 2017 or something, and now she's 22, and she says they uh, ripped off her breasts, right?
Right.
And she says, "No, that was just going through a phase, and I'm a woman. This is who I am, and I'm going to sue you guys because you guys took advantage of a period in my life that I was just mentally disabled, mentally not able to really make a right decision."
Hmm.
And so they took him to court, and she won over $2 million.
Yeah, but
Right
I
on.
mean, money is great, but man, what are you going to do when your whole
Yeah,
life has changed? I mean, everything about
yeah.
you is different now. And a lot of people are going through that where maybe they feel like they might have made a mistake leaning into this situation where they might not feel like they were in the right body
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. That's
But after they
uh,
first went in the suit, they're now thinking like they have never been sure about this, but they went ahead with thousands of kids to do this.
Right.
And now they're saying, well, maybe we should move the age up to 19. You think?
Really, you think? I mean, oh, geez,
Oh
yeah.
man.
It's going to be
But
really interesting when they start taking facsimiles of people's souls and putting them into robots, uploading consciousness onto a sort of matrix, as it were. And that's something that a lot of folks are perceiving as something that, might be right around the corner. We already have the video games, so why not total immersion?
yeah, and get this one. What if someone is on hard times,
Mhm.
had this operation done, and said, since what did Obama call it? Because he was saying about race. He was saying like it's a manufactured concept. And what if the person says, "Hey, eh, you know, at the time I thought it was my sexuality was manufactured, but now I'm who I am, and now I'm going to sue, and I think this is going to drive a lot of doctors and their
Good.
lawyers out of
Good.
business." And it's like they should have thought they had all these lawyers that these lawyers should have came to him and say, we may not want to go down this road, but
That's right.
You
the
got this
lawyers
come to
didn't.
Jesus moment.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Literally.
Means everything.
Literally.
Oh yeah.
Literally.
So ladies and gentlemen, be looking out for, and probably the media won't cover it like this one, because this is the first one, and I have a feeling there's going to be many more.
Oh,
We need you to
So
help us keep the lights on here at Innervision FM. The way that you can do that best is to visit www.innervisionrecords.org. Check out the different ways that you can help us out. What Johnny does is, what we do here at Innervision FM is promote physically disabled musicians or financially troubled folks, both. That means all of us, basically. So if you've got a song, go ahead and email Johnny directly, Johnny at innervisionrecords.org. That's Johnny with an IE. And check this out. If you're a blind person, you're using IRA, which is a service that helps the blind to do a bunch of stuff, shopping being one of them. Go ahead and hit up the Spark Good Foundation, or in the Walmart shopping app. If you just type in Innervision as your favorite donor partner for a nonprofit, round your purchase up to the next dollar. Really helps out to get the recording artists, musicians, content creators, people like Hey Joe right here, to get his music exposure. So get that done for me, folks. I need you to do this. Buy your stuff on Apple. Listen to it on Spotify if you want, but definitely buy it on Apple because it's got the best return on investment. So you're helping out a good cause, and you're helping out the content creating content creating community, one person at a time.
Yeah. And you guys, if you're the kind that you just don't believe in you always believe in cheating people and stuff like that, that's not going to go over. We had this guy named Woogie, and I guess he had his Jesus moment, and he's
Did he?
said, Johnny, he's like, I apologize, because he said, hey, give me a bunch of CDs and I'll give you back so much money, and then he goes against that, but he thinks that I'm maybe he thinks like, I can get over people, I can hustle people and stuff like that. And
Right.
so he's been sending me these cash out, if for 200, 100, I just ignore him and just say, I've been there, done that. You burned me enough times, and you didn't have to do that, because I kept telling him, there's enough money in this business to go around. You don't have to cheat people. And
Right.
and it's like, just be honest, if this is the music, the business you like, just be honest with it, and stop
But
trying to, put one over on people.
and that's
So
why I started building a contextual model protocol that is built on what I call the Semper Veritas principles. Always true, eternally true. We operate under a glass box, whereas a lot of folks like to keep certain things close to their chest and close to their vest. We want to make sure and put all the cookies on the lower shelf. So when you do email Johnny directly, we got PDFs that'll help you to create really good audio music, whether it be using a digital audio workstation like Reaper or other ones, whether it be using your favorite AI audio music creation platform. Man, we got some stuff that'll knock your socks off. So email Johnny directly. We'll get some PDFs into your hand. You can use your favorite AI to be a master content creator.
Yeah. Hey, I got some birthdays here. Hey, Joe, did you see any interesting birthdays down here? I see this one girl was born in 68. Lisa Loeb.
Lisa Loeb, man.
Yeah.
Is it Loeb or Labe? I think it's Labe.
Loeb. Oh, that's where Jocelyn belonged. And she wrote a song, well, she was sung on a song called Stay or something. Chad
Oh, wow.
Crozier, 1974.
David
Nickelback.
Crow.
Yeah, Nickelback. Okay, I recognize him. Dave Grohl, 1969.
Oh, wow.
Foo
Foo
Fighters.
Fighters.
Foo Fighters, yeah.
Yeah. Alison
Alanis
Morissette,
Alanis
1974.
Morissette, Jagged Little
Now I know
Pill,
her.
a couple other songs.
Yeah, she's the one that
Ironic.
was very angry.
Yes, she was very angry. She wrote some song about showering somebody's house, her ex-boyfriend, somebody's house, and she wasn't supposed to be there. Just like, okay, I gotta
Let's
stay
see,
far
this
away
other-
from her.
Oh yeah, definitely. Rick Ross.
Rick Ross, yeah. Jermaine Dupri.
I know him.
The
I know him.
Weeknd.
That's just, the Weeknd. I only like one of their songs. That's kind of cool.
Trying to think, who are the Weeknd? Is that?
What was that song they did? Oh man, if you heard the song, I mean, he sings with the very high voice.
Yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, toss a comment down below. Which Weeknd song is your favorite?
Yeah.
And Nicki Minaj, 1982. Well,
1982.
Oh man, she's a young one, young little pup.
See, I tell you what, man, I'm slacking. I'm slacking. I've been in the music business for years, and I still haven't made it famous. But it's not my thing to make it famous. I just want to help other folks out.
Definitely. Well, I think we're gonna call it a day, and I'm gonna continue watching this carpet thing.
Don't
'Cause I didn't
forget,
even know
folks,
this
1 Corinthians chapter 15:51. Visit that. And if it's something that resonates with you, get saved today, because time is, well, it's short in my book. Let's just be honest. So it doesn't promise us smooth sailing, always promises us a safe landing. And just, consider it. Give your life to Jesus if that's what you'd like to do.
All right. God bless everybody. See you guys next week. Have a fantastic